What do you say to parents with regards to the age of weaning? I had a mum say today that she was looking to wean around 3 to 3.5 months after her health visitor told her it was okay for a hungry baby. I discussed that current research indicates 6 months, but how do you explain all that to patients?
Okay, so there's a new piece of research that I think is doing the rounds, and they're talking about 3 months at the moment. So here's the problem with that. You need to have 3 things working when you're going to wean. Number 1, the child has to be able to have a flat hand grasp of the food, bring it toward their mouth. So that must be able to, they must have the fine motor to be able to grab it and find their midline. Second thing is they need to be able to be seated or up or seated for the duration of the feed. You can't feed a child that's hanging off the side. I'm not saying sitting, but sitting in a high chair or sitting wherever. Yeah. And then the third thing
without the parent holding them.
Oh, exactly, yeah, yes. Yeah. So they must be able to sit in some sort of chair. And then the third one is that suck reflex has to have gone, because it's unsafe to put solids in a child's mouth when they go and they have to suck away. So that suck reflex has to go. So all 3 of those, the theory...
If the suck reflex has gone, that means that they can't breastfeed, surely?
Oh, no. So the suck reflex, so it's a primitive reflex. So the idea being that it's only there until the brain can connect with the muscles involved and it can run it from a higher center.
Okay.
So that's just more an automatic. Right. That happens. So what I want is to be able to put the food in and they can play with it with their tongue, but they don't have to automatically swallow it back down.
When does that normally disappear?
So that will go at about 3 months.
Yep.
Sucking, rooting go relatively quickly, but they're really important in the beginning to be there. If those 3 are gone, the assumption is that their kidneys are ready, and the assumption is that the gut has tightened up enough that now we can start throwing bigger proteins in. And the thing is, between that 4 and 6 months is a golden opportunity to get the reactive proteins in. So the things like eggs and fish and all of those things that they could have problems with. So we don't want to get those in after, because that becomes a little bit of an issue. But I know that there is a trial at the moment that is being spun all over the place where they're trying to give solids to 3-month-olds, and it's just not biologically appropriate.